And your name?
I'm Vic Valdes.
And where are you from?
Livermore, California.
All right. Did you ride your bike in? How'd you get here?
Actually, I trailered it in. I've ridden one time, the first time I competed at the Mid-Ohio Better Challenge. Alan and I rode our bikes together across. But since then, I'm glad I did that, but ever since then, I trailered in.
All right. So tell me about this bike. It's changed. It looks kind of the same from previous years, but this is not the same bike.
Yes. The pieces that are the same are the nose, the windscreen, the front fairings, basically. But the motorcycle has changed. So I switched from a 1999 Ninja 250 to a Honda, 2011 Honda CBR-250R.
Okay.
So
how many miles were on it when you bought the Honda?
I think there were about 14,000, and I put it on about 5,500.
Okay.
Since I acquired it.
So what are your impressions of the difference between the CBR versus the Kawasaki Ninja?
Well, I think it offers a lot of theoretical advantages. It's a single-cylinder motorcycle versus a twin, so it should offer those additional reduction in friction of one cylinder versus two. It's a more modern bike. It's fuel injected versus carbureted. Also water cooled, like the Ninja. But the other option is it has 16-inch wheels rather than 15, so you can get greater variety of tires and radial tires, which you can't with the Ninjas. So I primarily did it just because of all those potential advantages. It's fuel injected, so obviously the tuning, digital tuning that you can do.
All right. So are you running radial tires on the bike?
Not currently, no.
Okay.
I'm going to wear these out first and then replace them. I will probably switch to radials.
Okay. How about handling of the bike or comfort?
It's somewhat different, and that's one of the things I kind of struggled with. As I put this together. This is a different tail. It's actually a tail that was given to me by Jeff Nesky, who ended up having to quit riding for medical reasons. He gave me the framework, and so I just looked at it. It was very, very well made, and thought, okay, rather than just transfer my old tail, I went ahead and used his and just modified the mounting points to go on it. And initially it was I mounted it a bit too close, where it just put tremendous pressure on me, so it was pretty uncomfortable to ride for a longer period of time. Since then, I've lowered it a little bit and moved it back about 1.5 inches.
Okay, so when you say lowered it, you chopped the frame a little bit by the seat?
No, I didn't touch the frame. I just lowered this bulkhead. So I cut into the bulkhead, was able to lower this more, and then move back this front bulkhead, which is kind of the primary attachment area for the tail section, and move it back.
All right. Good.
Other modifications, I've raised the gearing so I'm 1 tooth larger on the front sprocket, and I think it's I'm 36 teeth on the back, which I think is a reduction of 2 teeth on the rear sprocket. And other than that,
I don't think I've ever painted anything.
I've played with little springs to try and retract the disc brakes and reduce disc brake drag, and that's about it, really. It's just primarily the aerodynamics and increasing the gearing.
All right. So obviously, I noticed you have a throttle rock. You've always had those. You use those during the competitions?
Actually, I don't use this during the competition. I just manually control everything during competition. During longer rides, this is nice because you can actually just use that to cruise and rest your hand if you needed to.
So what's your secret in riding? You've performed very well in these better competitions. As far as your riding style, do you think that some of the things you might be doing with hypermiling or the way
Yes, I would say, because I mean my competition, I would say really their build quality and fabrication skills are a lot better than mine. I've improved over the years, but still I look at bikes like Allen's or Finney's, and I'm just like, whoa, man, it's they're just beautifully put together. Where I tend to just slap things together and check it out, and I do try to make them last, but so I really rely on kind of using really proven concepts and riding technique. As I compete, I just really concentrate a lot on my throttle control, avoiding braking, kind of using the technique driving without brakes for hypermilers that are familiar with some of the terminology.
Okay. Obviously, you'll turn off your bike if you're going to have to idle anywhere,
Yes.
but what about, do you go into neutral at all and coast into stop signs?
Typically, I don't. If it was an extremely, long downhill, I might shift to. But generally, I'll just pull in the clutch.
Okay.
And just coast that way. And I'll do that, for extended downhill runs.
But you wouldn't turn off the engine on a long
I
descent?
don't generally.
Okay.
For that, I'm toying with some different strategies for the future, where I'm thinking about, a fuel injection cutoff for those situations, where you would just stop the fuel flow for those periods that you're coasting downhill, and then as soon as you needed to get back in the throttle, hit the switch, and then your fuel injection immediately starts working, and not shutting off the spark.
Right.
Again, that's automatically programmed in with cars, but motorcycles don't have this advanced programming for their fuel injection systems. So that would potentially offer some additional savings too.
Okay. Well, how's the ride going so far today?
Pretty good. Looks, everything is operating well. I was really concerned coming across because I had so much damage to the tail.
Right. Yeah, you rebuilt this yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, but thanks to great support from my friends like yourself and Ben, we're able to get the materials and tools to be able to get it fixed up, ship shape. Probably better shape than when it left California.
Okay. So if you had to guess, how many miles per gallon you're going to get today?
Well, what I would love to see a run of around 150. I know I haven't made any huge changes, so my previous best 135. So I'm cautiously optimistic, something around 150 miles per gallon.
Okay. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Greg.